You are live. All right. Let me check, double check, triple check. Go on my page.
Yep, I see it now.
See it there? All right. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Let me do one more thing. About 30 seconds, guys. We'll get rocking and rolling here. Just bear with me. All this technical stuff you got to do now with lives to get them out there. All right. Let me let's see here. All right. So let me do something real quick. Welcome everybody. As you're coming on, let us know where you are coming in from. Where in the world are you tuning in from? City, state, country, and
shut the volume off this.
Okay. Got that one. And one more, and we're good to go, guys. My computer's running super slow because I got like 1,000 things going on here. So, all right, here we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, we are good to go. All right, welcome everybody. Let's see, we got on Facebook, we got lots of people popping in here. Stephen from Indiana. Over on Zoom, what do we got on Zoom? All right, we got Australia, Orlando from Australia, David from Tacoma, Benita from Las Vegas, Linda from Canada, Ann from Maryland, Oklahoma, Wisconsin, Florida. All right. Things are rocking and rolling. International crowd we got going on here. Ranveer from California.
Massachusetts.
We have Massachusetts. I don't think I've seen Massachusetts in a while, other than you. You know. And I was born in Massachusetts. But...
Ray, what part of Mass are you from?
Cool, cool, cool. All right, guys. So I'm not going to hold this up anymore. We're already 5 past the hour. So what we're going to do, folks, is we're going to go over a few things here. So you've seen us. You know, it depends on where you're watching this video. We've been posting, you know, killer results here for a long time on our page about us making money, other folks making money, people breaking free from their jobs, making the extra money that they want to make. Just phenomenal success. So once a week, we like to do this video to kind of show you what we're doing. Okay. And some of the things we're going to talk about here is I'm going to walk through the products that we have, the products that folks are using to have such phenomenal success. I'm going to spend some time on a single product in here that we're using as a team to trade live together every morning, having phenomenal success with that, 95% win rate. We have a current record since we started the case study, 42 wins and only 3 losses, guys. We just got another win today. We got 100% wins this week. It's just rocking and rolling. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to give you a tour of our community. It's a community that I've built on Facebook inside of a Facebook group. We have over 1,000 people in there, guys. And I'm going to show you all the stuff we got going on in there, kind of give you a tour behind the scenes, show you how we have the group set up and all the cool things that we're doing in there, because I think the group is the core to everybody's success. The products are awesome, the company's awesome, but I think it's the people, the team, the group, the community, all working together to help each other make money. So I'm going to give you a tour of that. I'm also going to talk at the end about how you can actually get the monthly fee for this waived. So you don't have to pay anything month to month for all the value that I'm going to show you. I'm going to talk about some bonuses at the end, some software that I created to help you manage trades. We also got something special today that we normally don't have on these. Is I got a friend of mine guest and also one of the top traders in our group, Danny REARDON, and he's going to tell his story after I'm done showing you the products. And he's got a phenomenal story, guys. You've seen the title. He's basically gone from a point in time in his life where he was actually in jail, no job, and going from that point to becoming a full-time trader, taking care of his girlfriend, fiance, and his baby, his little girl. and he's grown to become a top leader in the group, a top trader. And he did it all within our group, guys, all within iMarketsLive, using the iMarketsLive products. So I'm not gonna tell his whole story. I'm gonna let him tell it after we're done with the products. Then after that, at the very, very end, I'm going to talk about the business side. Be like 5 minutes. So if all you care about is getting these awesome products and getting results and making money, after Danny's story, you can get back to the person that referred you to this video, get their link and get in. If you want to hang out and hear about the business, it'll be real quick. It's just one slide, about 5 minutes. I'll tell you about that. And then at the end, we'll just open it up for Q&A. All right, and you can ask any questions you want, and Danny and I will hang out until we get those questions answered. All right, so let's rock this out. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we got Ashland, Massachusetts.
Nice. I saw a Worcester. Too.
Worcester, yeah, we got Worcester that back here. Michael Paul from Worcester. Yeah, I was born in Haverhill, Mass, and the last place I lived before moving to California was Peabody, Mass. So. Let me see here. Let me share. Let's see. How am I going to do this? All right. Yeah, that's right. I got to share my screen. I got so many softwares running. It's like, how do I do this? All right. So I'm going to share my screen here. All right. And that should be StreamYard. And then we're going to go to the presentation. All right. Let me know that you guys can see this presentation. Let's see. I'm seeing it switch right now. It looks like a blank screen on my phone.
Same with mine.
All right. So hold on, guys. Let's see here. All right. Let me try this. Let me go over to StreamYard. Let's see. How's this going to work? All right. Let me stop sharing for a moment. And then I'm going to share the screen again, and let's see if I can pick. Yeah, it's blacked out for some reason. Interesting. Let me try this.
Maybe it's just super lag.
Yeah. All right. So let's see what we have here. So the Facebook people should be seeing this in a moment. Let me see. And let me know on Zoom. All right. So Facebook can see it right now. You Zoom folks, can you see the screen? Just let me know if you can see. Right now it should be just kind of, well, let me put it on the presentation right here. So you should see some IML slides.
Yep, they're all saying yes.
All right. Okay, I think I got it working. Got two different softwares making this happen. All right, cool. Perfect. Excellent. All right, let's rock and roll then. Before it breaks. All right, so guys, the company is iMarketsLive. All right, and before we get rocking and rolling here, just a quick disclaimer, guys. It's your normal, disclaimer. Basically, just know that I'm not guaranteeing, or promising you're going to make money. These are tools, education software. What you do with them is up to you. You could come in and make way more money than me. You can make less than me. You can make nothing at all, right? I don't know what your work ethic is, and I don't know what you're going to do with this, right? So what you do, your results are determined by what you do, all right? So the industry that we're in, guys, is the Forex niche, Forex industry. You may have heard it a few different ways. It's called the Forex exchange, cash currency markets, but mainly it's called the Forex, all right? And it's the biggest market in the world. Most people think the stock market's the biggest market, and it is pretty big. It's $30 billion with a B go through that market every single day. Now, the foreign exchange has $5.3 trillion with a T that go through this market per day, guys, per day. The top 10 currency traders in the world are banks, okay? The banks. That's why there's so much money in this market. And guys, that doesn't even include cryptocurrency now, right? There's probably another trillion in cryptocurrency, but I haven't got the updated stats on that. So this is a massive, massive market. And what these products you're about to see do is they help you reach into that market and pull out a little piece for yourself. All right. So before I get into the products, this is the executive team. I'm just going to talk about this guy in the middle, Christopher Terry. He's the genius behind iMarketsLive. The reason why he created it is because, you know, before iMarketsLive came, there wasn't really a good, affordable Forex, you know, program for the masses, right? They're all big ticket stuff. They're the people charging $25,000 for a weekend, $10,000 for a weekend, and actually they still do it today. I don't know how they still get away with it, but they still do it today. And I was actually a victim of one of these things years ago. I went to a weekend to learn Forex. I paid $10,000 to go. While I was there, they pitched me a $5,000 software, taught me almost nothing, and pitched me a $5,000 software, which I stupidly bought. And then I went home. I was so excited. I told my dad about it, and he went and bought the software too. So like 20 grand, invested, and nothing came out of it. So Christopher Terry wanted to bring this to the masses and come up with a way he can deliver high quality tools, education, and software for a very reasonable monthly fee, or actually give you, as you'll find out in the end, give you a way where you can actually waive the monthly fee and have no monthly fee. All right, and it's pretty incredible, genius. So these are the products, guys. I'm going to rock through the products. So we got two categories of products that these are my own names. So the one category is the give a man a fish products, right? Products that just kind of give you the trades or point out potential entries, kind of do either all or most of the work for you. And then we have the teach a man a fish products, you know, the products that actually teach you how to trade, right? So we got both types of products. So what I'm going to show you here first is the teach a man a fish type of products. And I'm going to start off here with the IML Academy. This is a complete Forex mastery course, right? Also cryptocurrency, by the way, right? There's 100+ videos. It's in all major languages. It's for beginners, intermediate, advanced. It doesn't matter where you are, and especially if you're a newbie. It'll help take you from the very beginning, nothing, right, to being a professional Forex trader like it did Danny here. So let me give you a quick peek of it right here. So this is the IML Academy. And over here on the left is just the basics. It's, you know, just the Forex basics. So if you click on it, it's set up kind of like a college course, right? You click on it, and let's see what's going on here. Come on, come on, come on. The system's running super slow because I got all these tabs open. So as I start closing tabs, it should move faster. So 100 series. This is all basics. What's Forex? History of Forex, right? So that's the basics. And then you come over here and start getting into the good stuff. Technical analysis, Forex Intermediate, Forex Advanced, Market Geometry, Harmonic Mastery, right? This is a full mastery course, guys. When you come down to the bottom here, this is all the crypto stuff. So I'm just going to click on this one tab, Technical Analysis. And I like to pull this tab up, guys, because this tab is only about 7 videos. If you if you add up the time of all these videos, it's less than 30 minutes. You can see 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 7 minutes, right? Less than 30 minutes of content in here. And if you were to master just this one tab right here, you could make all the money that you want to make just from the information in this one tab. That's how powerful this course is, right? And there's a lot more information than this. So, you know, just phenomenal course, phenomenal course. So that is the IML Academy. The next product, which is one of my favorite products, and it complements the IML Academy, it's called IML TV. And guys, this has been done nowhere else in the industry. What it is it's live Forex and cryptocurrency mentorship. It's 1,000 hours plus per month of live webinars, guys. That's per month, right? And when I say that number, most people think it's per week. I mean, I'm sorry, per year. This is per month. And what this is, guys, it's over 50 educators, they call them. They're 50 professional traders, 50 plus, that go live at all times around the world, right? So I don't care where you live in the world, there's a webinar going on. And they go live and they teach their strategies. They mark up the charts. They look for trades. You can take the same trades they're taking if you want. It's live, so you can ask them questions, right? And they can answer them right there. It's just phenomenal for learning. And let me show you what that looks like. I'm going to go right back here. So this is me logged in, and you can see all the languages it's in, right? These are all the languages. So we've got traders in all these languages that go live and teach you how to trade, right? So I'm going to go into English, and then you can see it's further broken down as basic, advanced, crypto, and then all the different, we have, webinars for all the different products that we have. Also, stuff on mindset. So I'm going to go into the advanced just for an example. And so this is how it looks on each one you go into. Down the left side, you're going to see all of the traders, right? They call them educators, right? All the traders down the left side here. And then what you're seeing over here is the days and times that they go live, all right? And it's very simple. Let's say you want to get on Mike Miles, right? And so you show up, 9 p.m. Pacific on Monday. All you do is scroll down, and you're looking for Mike Miles' picture right here. You click on it, and it takes you into his webinar room. All right, now if he was live right now, this would be playing, but he's not live at the moment, right? So, but the cool thing is too, is if you miss any of their content, all you have to do is come over here to this little icon up here in the corner, click on it, and all of their recorded sessions are here, guys. They're all right here for you to view. So every educator, every day, all recorded. So the content in here is amazing. So if you really, fall in love with an educator and you miss it because of, maybe work or, you're sick or whatever, no problem. It's recorded right in. And you can see over here, this is the live chat, and you can just ask them any questions that you want, right? And they'll respond back to you. So it's just amazing. I mean, I think I put a post on my wall the other day that I think this product alone, IML could get rid of every single product that they have and only have this, and it would be worth the monthly payment. Just this right here. Sorry, guys. Throat's drying out. So, phenomenal product right there. One of my favorites. Now, next is, so these guys are all the, give them and a fish products, right? So these are the products that either do it all for you or do some of it for you. So what I mean, let me give you an example here, like Gold Cup. All right, Gold Cup, this is an app, and it's connected to a master gold trader. Okay, so this guy, and it's easy as this. It's as easy as this. When he finds a trade, he just sends it to the app and says, hey, it's time to buy gold. It's time to sell gold. Here's the take profit. Here's the stop loss, right? And you just copy and paste his numbers, and now you're inside the same trade as a master gold trader. This guy's got a 90% record, right? Here's Swipecoin app. It's the same thing, except for this is for cryptocurrency. They went out and found one of the best cryptocurrency traders in the world, guys. This guy's been pumping out crazy amount of pips with this thing. And he scans all of the coins, looks for trade setups, and when he finds a good trade that he likes, he sends it to the app. All you got to do, copy, paste, profit, right? Swipe trades, same thing as the other two apps, except for that's for Forex. You have Forex traders that send their trades to the app, you copy, paste, and profit. All right, now these other products, I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm going to focus on this WA, the web analyzer, but all these other products are kind of a mix of teach a man to fish and give a man a fish. Like they don't do all of it, right? They do about 80–90% of the work, and then you got to apply just some simple fundamental analysis to confirm what they're giving you. All right, and I'm going to show you an example of that here. This web analyzer is one that our team absolutely loves. I'm going to log into it right now. And when you see this, guys, don't get overwhelmed by everything you see here, right? There's bells, whistles, sounds are going to be going off, right? You don't have to worry about any of that because we really got this thing dumbed down so simple, children can do it. In fact, we actually have children doing this, 10, 11, 12-year-olds trading with this. So what this software does, you open it up like this, and what it's doing is it's scanning every market, cryptocurrency, Forex, indices, metals, across every single time frame, and it has a special algorithm it's using to try to find precise entries into trades. When it finds one, right? It gives you an alert. I'll try to make the alert happen here. Just listen real closely. Hear that sound? It's like a cash register sound. So when that cha-ching happens, you come over to your software, and the newest one is always the first one. Okay, and you just click on it, and it brings up the chart, all right, and everything that you need. Now, this is not a signal service. That doesn't mean go ahead and buy this thing, right? It does not mean that. You have to do a simple little analysis, and what I've done, guys, is I've dumbed this down so it's so simple that it's simply a 6-step checklist. That's why children are able to do this now. So when this thing goes cha-ching, you simply walk through the checklist. And if you can check everything off on that list, all 6 things, then go ahead and get in the trade. Right? If you can't check off all of those things, then you pass on the trade and you wait for the next signal. Right? And that's it, guys. Right? So we got people that are doing this part-time. They might work, say, 9 to 5. They come home, have dinner with the family about 6 o'clock. They open up the software, they put it in the next room, they turn up the volume, and they go back, you know, hanging out with the family, doing whatever they need to do around the house. And then when this thing goes cha-ching, they go running into the room, go through the checklist real quick. Does it match? Yep, get in the trade. If it doesn't match, wait for the next one, and they go do what they're going to do. There's a guy in our team, in our sister team named Rob, who set himself free with this software by doing exactly that, right? He worked 9 to 5, came home, did everything that I just described to you, and he got to the point where he was making more using this software part-time than he was making at his full-time job. And he retired from that job, and he's been almost a year now trading full-time with this software, guys. That's how powerful this stuff is, right? And this is the one where we're trading Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern. We trade together as a group. There's hundreds of people in the group, and we just do it. You know, it's just been phenomenal. We got a 95% success rate, 42 wins and 3 losses since we started the case study. So we're having tons of fun with this. So that's that product. All right, and all right. So now I'm going to go and show you the group, guys. I'm going to give you a tour of the group. So this is the group right here, and don't bother trying to come join the group. I've got security questions in place. If you don't answer them correctly, you don't get in. So don't even bother trying. We got it all locked down. But this group is pretty cool, guys. We have, you know, right here is proof. We've got over 1,000 people. We've crossed over 1,100 people now in this group. All right, these are 1,100 customers trading and using the software, and we all just work together as a community to make money. Right, and I'm just going to kind of scroll through and talk about some of the things we got going on in here. So first off, I just told you that I showed you that web analyzer, and that's a scalping strategy that we do. We have another strategy that's a swing trading strategy. It's more long-term. You hold it, where scalping is, you know, you're in and out real quick. So this is a swing trading strategy, and this one's, you know, I run the scalping strategy, and Danny here runs this swing trading strategy. And what Danny and I do is Sunday, we have a webinar, and then Danny presents what's called the watch list for the week. So Danny goes and analyzes the market, finds the pairs that he thinks are going to work best with the strategy that we teach in the group. It's a strategy we've been doing for about 3 years with massive success. He locates those pairs, and on Sunday we have a webinar, and he walks through each pair and talks about why he chose the pair, when he plans on getting in, when he plans on getting out, delivers the whole thing to you on a silver platter. And then on Friday at the end of the week, we all get together and talk about how it all worked out. You know, how the trades go, what happened, what didn't happen. So it's really cool. It's supported really well. And we do that every week. You can see as I scroll through, we got new members coming in all the time. You know, we announce new members. We got people asking questions, right? You know, that's important that you know there's a place, right, when you come in and you run into problems, that you can get your questions asked. Here's a post that I did this morning just as we got out of the group. I said, just got done with a live trading session, got another win, 42 wins, 3 losses. Did you make any pips? You know, and everybody jumped on here. This guy, Ricky, brand new person, right? Got set up within 24 hours, got on the room today for the very first time, and he made 5 pips, right? It's a profitable trade his first time with us. And that's crazy, right? great session, one trade, one win, awesome education, right? I mean, just see everybody just psyched, right? Just having a blast here in the group, people making money, right? Jason, one of our other leaders, does a getting started webinar every Saturday. It's like an onboarding webinar. So everybody that comes in that week can jump on the webinar on Saturday and get some extra help from Jason, right? So he's been doing this webinar, guys, every Saturday for 3 years. All right, talk about dedication. All right, let's see. We just got different training. You get testimonials, people dropping. The US 30 love it. You dropped this a few days ago, 527 pips. You got people going through the unit section and the education. And let me show you that real quick. So over the years, we've really dialed this thing in to help people get set up into making money as quickly as possible. So what we've got here is the unit section of the group, guys. So when you join us, we drop you right into this group and we tell you, go to the unit section and watch the first video in the unit section. So you come here, unit 1, watch first, right? And this just helps you get up and get ready, get everything set up that you need to trade within 24 hours. That's what units 1 through 4 are going to do. So there's videos, step-by-step videos about everything, guys, just walks you right through. And we literally have people getting set up within hours. 24 hours is sometimes long, but if you're not that technical of a person, it takes you a couple days, even a week, no problem, no big deal. And then we've got 5, 6, and 7, right? 5 is just highlighting some of the tools, some of the give a man a fish tools that we think work the best. And then 6 and 7 are the 2 strategies that we focus on in the group. Unit 6 is the swing trading strategy that Danny heads up. And then unit 7 is the scalping strategy that I head up, right? So it's all here, guys, all here. You're not left. If I know in the past I've joined things and you get in the back office and it's like, now what? Like, now what? What do I do? Right? And everybody's gone, right? The person that got you in was like in your inbox every day, answered every question every day. And as soon as he signed you up, it's like birds chirping, right? They're gone. They disappear. Witness protection, right? They're gone. Here, guys, this group has been here for 3 years, going on 3 years, like just over 2.5 years. So we're not going anywhere, guys. We're here to support you and help you make money. All right. So that is the group. So now what I'm going to do, guys, is just go through and summarize the value that you're getting here. And then we're going to talk about the price. And then after the price, I'm going to show you how you can get it for free. All right. And then we're going to hear from Danny here, hear his story. So let's just quickly summarize, right? The IML Academy is easily worth $49 per month. IML TV, easily worth $249 a month. I mean, I think that's worth way more, but I'm not the one charging. We get the web analyzer, easily worth $99 a month for that software. A product we didn't even talk about, actually 2 products, I'll just bring them up. There's 2 other products that you get, the harmonic scanner and the night owl session. The harmonic scanner is a similar product to the web analyzer. It was actually, the harmonic scanner was the original product when IML launched over 6 years ago. Easily worth $99. You get that as well. The night owl session, this is a session with the actual CEO of the company. That guy I showed you at the very beginning slides, the first slide. He has been trading for 25 years. He's a phenomenal trader. And he goes live once a week and analyzes the charts and shows you which trades he's looking at. That's easily worth $99 per month. So total monthly value just for that stuff there is $595 per month. Now, this other value that I'm going to show you is just the value for my community. This is apart and separate, above and beyond what IML offers, right? So we got the group I just showed you, the private group with step-by-step videos and trading, easily worth $695. You got support and access to some of the top traders, guys. Like I said, this thing's almost 3 years old. We got some phenomenal traders in there, myself, Danny, and many others that you have full access to. That's easily worth $995. You get access to several tools for managing trades and making more pips. Now, what this is, I used to trade before I started using these products. And over the years, I've developed products that help me manage trades because I love getting into trades. I love doing the analysis and figuring out when to get in and getting in. But once I'm in, I don't like managing the trade. My emotions get fired up. I'm like, oh, should I get out? Should I do this? Am I going to lose? So I created software just to take all the exit stuff over for me. So when I get into a trade, I throw my software on there and I walk away, and the software knows where I want my stop loss. It knows, where my take profit's going to be, because, you can put it in the parameters and you just walk away, and it handles everything for you, moves your stop loss. And I've charged hundreds of dollars in the past for those softwares. It's about 4 or 5 different softwares. I give them all to you for free. Okay, they're all in the group. You can get access to them the moment you come in. Easily worth $495. And then you get access to our live trading room that I just talked about, right? You get to trade live, basically, and this thing has worked out way better than we ever thought it was going to work out, because the way it's helping people is they get to watch me trade. Someone who's an experienced trader, right? They get to watch how I do it and watch all the nuances within trading, because when you create a training video on something, it's really hard to train on everything, right? There's things that I consider common sense that I would never think of training on, right? So by watching me live, you get to see me analyze the charts, mark the charts up, why I'm doing what I do. And because it's kind of an intimate setting with just our group, you can ask the questions and I can show you examples and answer your questions right there live on the screen. Similar to IML TV, except for it's our personal little session here, and it's been phenomenal. Like I said, 95% accuracy in that simple hour-and-a-half time that we spend together, right? So phenomenal there. So when you add it all up, guys, we've got $3,777 worth of total value when you add up the IML's value and the value from our team, all right? $3,777. So let's talk about what it's going to cost, because it's not going to cost anywhere near that, all right? So the first package I'm going to talk to you about here is the everything package. And I actually do not suggest you get this package, right? So don't look at the price and go, oh my gosh, right? This is $325 and you get everything, okay? You get absolutely everything. And I find, in my years doing this, I find when people have access to everything, they get overwhelmed, right? They don't know where to go. They don't know what to do. And they just, they end up quitting, right? And failing because they just don't know what to do. So I don't suggest you get this package. The package I suggest you get is this package right here, right? It's the platinum package. It's $225 for the first month. And it comes with just the basic stuff: IML Academy, IML TV, the harmonic scanner, night owl sessions, and this little internal messaging app. And then when you get inside, you can add the web analyzer on, right? And by getting this package and adding the web analyzer on, you'll have everything you need to trade with us as a group, right? And do exactly what we're doing, all right? That's all we're doing to have all the success that we're having. If you want to add other things on later down the road, you absolutely can do that. Matter of fact, I think my next slide shows those. I know this is the monthly fee, right? So this fee here is the first month's fee. And then the second month and every month after that, you're going to pick this pack again, the cheapest package. Pick $164.95. And that will be your recurring charge every month, unless you do what I'm about to tell you in the 2 and free category. I will get to that in a moment. Other thing, guys, it comes with a 7-day money-back guarantee. Now, I know that's not a huge money-back guarantee. Doesn't give you time to test everything. But what it does give you time to do is get inside of our community that I've built, talk to those customers, get on some of our webinars, get into that live trading room if you can, take a couple trades, go to the IML Academy, basically just kick the tires for a week. And if you get inside and you don't think that the value is there, you don't think it's for you, then just simply send a support ticket to the company. They will give you a 100% refund, no questions asked whatsoever. They'll get the email and they'll refund you immediately. All right, so you have absolutely nothing to risk, guys, by giving this a try and checking it out with us. All right, so these are the additional products here that you can add on if you want down the road. All right, you've got Gold Cup. All of them are $21.95 except for Swipecoin and HFFX, which is binary. Those are $50 a piece. But like I said, just add the web analyzer to start. That's all you'll need to kick some ass with us here on a regular basis. All right. So last thing before we get to Danny, I'm going to talk about the 2 and the free, right? I told you there's a way to waive the monthly fee. You always have to pay that initial fee, so you'll have to pay the $225. But IML has what's called a 2 and free program. All right, and this is how it is. Simply, if you refer 2 people that become customers, right? They have to be active customers. IML will stop charging you. They'll waive your monthly fee, and you will not have to pay as long as they're active. You know, for all this value, guys. How crazy is that? So let's say you bring in 2 people, right? They become customers. Say they're customers for 6 months, right? And then on month 7, one of them drops off, all right? For that month, that 7th month, you'll have to pay the fee for that month, unless you replace that person before your anniversary date is over, right? If you do that, it will just continue being free. I mean, how cool is that? All right. What a lot of people like to do is refer, 3, 4, 5 people. That way, if one drops off, they don't have to worry about, paying the monthly fee. And then other people, and actually the majority of people, guys, just dig in and use the products and make, and just learn how to make a bunch of money, so they don't even care about the monthly fee. All right. That's what most people do, because they don't even want to talk to anybody about it. All right. So that's going to be it right now for the presentation. I'm going to go to the business now. Danny, let me figure out how to. Let's see. Let me stop sharing here. I got to figure out how to make this work. All right, let me see if this works for Facebook. We got a little delay, guys, so bear with me. I'm looking at my Facebook. I want to make sure you can see us.
Nothing yet on my side.
I know I don't see anything yet either. I'm like, come on, come on. All right, let's see. All right, let me try this. Let me stop sharing there. And then let me, all right, it should be here. And then
It's switched right now.
let's see, did it switch it? All right, there we go. All right, let me share this. All right, let me see if that works. If that worked, then I'll introduce you and we can get rocking and rolling. All right, let's give it a second. We got a little delay. Take some water. All right, come on, baby. Come on, there we go. All right, beautiful. All right, let me get rid of the chat. Folks at home don't need to see that. All right. Very, very cool. All right, so what we got here, guys, we got a special guest here today. We got Danny REARDON. He's been with us for a while, for over 2 years. And this is somebody that was brand spanking new, guys. I mean, actually, I'm not even going to tell the story. I'm going to let him tell the story. He's brand spanking new. He's rose through the ranks, become a full-time professional trader, and he's just kicking ass. Danny, what's your story, buddy?
It's so funny. I mean, the amount of lives that we do every single week. I'm nervous about this one. I just hate talking about myself. But
yeah.
I don't even know really where to begin. Like before I joined this team, like Michael said, about 2 years ago, I was about the fast life, fast money, fast cars, fast everything, and growing up in Boston, and everybody I was around. If you wanted that lifestyle, I mean, it usually came from selling drugs, and that's what I got into. And, I was doing that for a long time. And, I got to a point where it was just flashy and it was shady, and, a lot of heat came down, and I ended up getting arrested, and I got in trouble for it. And, I ended up going to jail, and I was facing a 2-year sentence, and I was locked up in Nashua Street, which is a Suffolk County in Boston. And, they have it all, I don't want to get too much onto that, but, it was just a real crappy time in my life. And, they stuck me into a gang unit because they just kind of, scatter certain kids around, because the area of Boston we're at was all gangs. So, they have to keep certain people away. So, the gang unit I was in, I remember the first day I walked in and I go to my cell and the kid comes out. I was like, hey, what's up, man? I'm Danny. And I remember the kid just walked out and he went and stabbed the kid. And I was like, this is crazy. Like, I need to get out of here. Like, what am I doing with my life? Like, talk about like a rock bottom. And, you know, I had like, you know, no money, no, you know, no house at this point. Like, everything was taken away. You know, like, you couldn't get any lower. And then, you know, I was facing 2 years, and then I was about 9 months in, and then, you know, one morning the CEO knocked on my door and he's like, get up, get dressed, get showered, you get heaved in to go to court. And I was like, I don't have a court date. So I ended up going to court, and, you know, somebody, you know, I guess, like, you know, my mother was talking to somebody, and they talked to the judge, and they said, you know, we're going to offer this to you. You don't know why we're offering it to you. My PO hated my guts. He just, you know, just despised, you know, people selling drugs, and I don't blame him. I mean, it's just not, you know, a commendable thing. But they said, we're going to give you a chance, and, you know, you have to go to a halfway house. You have to leave here and go right to a halfway house. And, you know, halfway house is basically just like a structured program, and, you know, you have to do counseling and, you know, all these different things, group meetings, and, you know, drug tests, the whole nine. And I had to do that for 10 months. And when you're there, you know, they force you to get a job, like a regular paying 9 to 5 job. And, you know, they call it like a get well job. So, like, you know, I couldn't just like call up one of my buddies and get like a, you know, a really good job right off the bat. Like, you have to get like a job that like is supposed to humble you, like, you know, like working at McDonald's. You know what I mean? So it was just like a big, excuse me, it was just like a big, you know, 180 from what I was used to. But I was just so grateful to get another second chance. And then, you know, I ended up, you know, doing well. And then after about 6 months there, I could, you know, I got a better job. I could move up, and I got a painting job. And, you know, obviously, I, you know, working was just not, you know, coded in me. Like, I was just always had that entrepreneur gene in me, I guess you would say. And, you know, I was at work one day, and this kid was talking about Forex, and I was just like, what the heck's Forex? And, you know, he started showing me different things and how he was making money. And I was just like, is this legal? You know what I mean? Like, what do I have to sell? Like, and then, you know, he was like, it's legal. And he showed me, like, you know, banks are doing it. It was just like, you know, he was telling me it was kind of like stocks. And I had no clue what trading was. I didn't know what a pip was. I didn't know anything about anything except that you can make a lot of money. So I was, you know, all for it, especially if you could do it from your phone or your computer. And, you know, so I, you know, he was with IMARKETSLIVE, and, you know, I started researching it, and I was just looking at this, and I was like, this is it. But like, being at my half, I was, you know, like, you can't really have, you know, like a business or anything like that. So I, you know, I ended up talking to the guy, and I actually got it approved. So I signed up and joined IMARKETSLIVE and joined this team when I was living at the halfway house. And I probably had like $400 to my name. I put, you know, the 200 in, and, you know, I put the rest into a, you know, whatever I had left into a live account. And, you know, I just came into this, and I was like, you know, I have to change my life. I have to, you know, I don't want to go back to that lifestyle. And I wanted to surround myself with like-minded individuals and positive people, and people that are doing the right thing, and, you know, building each other up. And, you know, like, our team is like a family. It's not even a team. And, you know, I really like that about, you know, this whole thing that we had going on with this team abundance. And, you know, I just hit the, you know, ground running, and I just saw this was a way out. I saw this was a way to, you know, not have to go back to a 9 to 5 job, and, you know, not go back to what I was doing prior to that. You know, and then this was right around the time that my girlfriend found out we were having our first child, my daughter, Emma. And, you know, so now I had a big why. Now I had a real strong reason to make this work. And I just came into this like, I don't care what I have to do. I don't care how long this is going to take. I'm going to make this work. And I just put the work in. And, you know, between like the groups, you know, everything is scheduled from the second I get up to the second I go to bed. So like, I had like scheduled breakfast, I would have work, I would have counselor meetings, I would have group meetings, all these things. And then I would go to my room, and I would just watch videos and read everything about Forex and IML TV for like 2-3 hours a night. Like, just, I was like focused and determined. And I knew this was going to be it. And, you know, I just went hard at it, and, you know, things just started to click. And, you know, working with this team, especially like, you know, all the stuff that we have now, we didn't have a lot of this stuff when I first started. We didn't have the live trade room and a lot of the, you know, cool things that we have now available to people, like some of the, you know, the automated stuff. So, I mean, if I had that when I first started, I mean, I probably would have, you know, cut the learning curve in half easily. So, you know, I just kind of got into this and things just started working. You know, I'm at a point now where, you know, kind of fast forward to where I'm at now, you know, I'm able to, you know, trade full time. You know, my girlfriend, she gets to be a stay-at-home mom. I took her out of her job. You know, we own our own condo. I have a car. You know, I didn't even have a license prior to joining this company. Now I have a brand new 2000 BMW. You know, I just, you know, it's just a complete 180. You know, and I don't want to get like choked up, but like this company and this team like gave me my life back, and you know, I'm forever grateful for this team, and you know, this can really change your life, and I'm living proof of it. So, you know, definitely, you know, take this opportunity seriously, because I've done just about everything out there to try to make money, especially online, and you know, this is something that anybody can come into with zero experience and excel in it and quickly, you know, and that's the great thing about Forex. And you know, we have a great team and it's structured to help that new person come in and start being profitable and do what others have done right away. So, you know, everything that we have is like, you know, really life-changing stuff. And, you know, definitely get back to the person that brought you to this webinar, you know, and this is just some really good stuff that you should definitely get plugged into. So that's kind of my story in a nutshell. And, you know, I appreciate, you know, Michael for bringing me on here and sharing it.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for coming out and telling people about it. You know, a lot of people don't like, you know, talking about their life, especially the bad parts of their life. And you know, I've heard the story like 4 times, and I love it every time I hear it. You know, it's like, you know, it's just a great story. You know, how you found your way. You know, you know, and it just gives hopes to other people, because I know there's other people that are, you know, in bad positions. Some not as bad, some as bad, some maybe even worse. You know, and you know, there's a way out of it. You know, as long as you stay focused, man. You got to stay focused. You know, be determined, and you know, like you said, you know, the big one is, you know, figuring out your why. You know, and you know, and having a daughter is definitely a big why. That happened to me too when mine was born. You know, it's, you know, it seems like you're a kid until you have a kid. You know, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh crap, you know, I'm not the kid anymore. You know, I gotta
180 the way you look at things.
Yeah, big time. It's big time. It's like, it's crazy. So awesome. Thank you for sharing, Danny. I greatly appreciate it. So guys, what I'm going to do right now is just real quick talk about the business. It's only going to be about, you know, 1 slide, about 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll answer any questions that you have, and we'll get you out of here. All right. So let me figure out how the heck I did all this again. How do I share? All right. I think I'm going to have to stop sharing. I got to stop sharing. Okay. And then I get to share my desktop for the Facebook folks. And then I've got to share the desktop for the Zoom folks. All right, and I think that'll work. So Zoom guys, can you see the screen? Let me know if you can see the screen. Yes, you can. All right, cool. Awesome. I'm waiting on, okay, that looks like it's working. All right, I got it down. Somehow I pieced this all together and it works. All right, so I'm going to put it on this slide right here. This is the only slide. I'm going to kind of blow this one up so everybody can see it, because it's kind of small typing. So guys, the business side is just a complete optional thing. You do not have to do it. In fact, 90% of my customers, I mean, 90% of the folks that I've referred are just customers and customers only, right? Only about 10% of people decide to do the business side. And the reason why I do the business side is it's a great additional income stream, right? When I have a good trading week or I have a bad trading week, or if I take the week off, you know, because with trading, the only way the money's coming in is if you're trading, right? So if I take a week off or a month off, I've got money coming in every single week, you know, residually, because I referred people into the program, okay? Also, I love helping people. I love waking up every morning and seeing the messages from folks saying, you know, I just put my 2 weeks notice in at my job, or I made that extra money that I wanted to make. We had a guy the other day, he's still working his 6-figure job, but he said he had made more that day than he did at his 6-figure job, right? Getting messages like that, and then trading in the room, right? And helping people. Guys, there's no better feeling to help hundreds of people all at the same time within like a 15-minute span, right? I analyze the charts, I call out a trade. Of course, everybody copies me, and then the trade wins, and the whole room just goes nuts. I live for that feeling, man. It's just amazing. So that's why I do the business side. So let's walk through the, you know, how you get paid on the business side. So first of all, to upgrade to go from a customer to the business side, it's an upgrade of $15 per month. It's called becoming an IBO. Once you become an IBO, the 2 and the free thing doesn't apply to you anymore because you're no longer a customer and you're going to be compensated through the compensation plan. So say, for example, you were a customer and you had your 2 customers and your monthly payment was free. The moment you upgrade to IBO, you'll start to get charged the monthly payment every month, all right, because you're going to start getting compensated here. So the first level is called the Platinum 150, all right? That's $150 per month. It pays out weekly. All these things pay out weekly. It's $37.50 per week. And you have to, you know, refer 3 people, right? You have to personally refer 3 customers, and you're a Platinum 150. The next level is Platinum 600. That's $600 a month or $150 per week. Now, these numbers here, the rest of them, right? The first 3 have to be your subscribers. The rest of these numbers are anyone you bring in plus anyone your people bring in, right? So it's the efforts of you and your team, right? So for example, say you bring in 3, and then those 3 people combined go out and bring in 12. Even though you didn't bring any more than 3, because you've got 12 people in your organization, you become a Platinum 600, right? That's the power of the leverage of the plan, right? So Platinum 600, $150 a week. Platinum 1000, 30 people, that's $1,000 a month, $250 per week. Platinum 2000, $2,000 a month, $500 a week. Platinum 5000, $5,000 a month, 225 people. And again, that's total of your entire organization. That pays out $1,250 per week, right? That right there would free most people from their jobs. And that doesn't even include all the money you're making from trading, right? Like for me, this money is bonus money, all right? I make full-time money from trading. This is bonus money for me. So the next rank is chairman, all right? This is where you get to the big boys, the 6-figure folks. Chairman 10 is $10,000 a month, 500 people, pays out $2,500 per week, guys, right? Chairman 25, this is the level that I've reached, right? Chairman 25, I'm a Chairman 25, that's 1,250 people, $6,250 per week, all right? Per week, whether I have a good trading week or a bad trading week, right? That's money that comes in every single week. Chairman 50, 12,500 per week. I plan on being at that level before the end of the year. Chairman 100, $25,000 a week. Chairman 250, $62,500 per week. And Chairman 500, $125,000 per week, guys. We have people at all these levels. All right, we got a couple guys under 30 that are Chairman 500s. Right, it's crazy. And I think we, you know, this is not, you know, don't quote me on this, but I believe, it's my opinion, that we have the most 6-figure earners out of any company that there is. We've got over 120 Chairman 10s. We've got a bunch of Chairman 25s, a bunch of Chairman 50s, a couple of Chairman 100s, a couple of Chairman 250s, and 3 Chairman 500s. All right. So that's not it, guys. That's not the only way you get paid. There's 2 other ways you get paid. The second way you get paid is when you sign people up. When you personally sign people up, you get what's called a fast start bonus of $35. So you get $35 for every person that you sign up. Now, any of your people sign people up, whenever that transaction happens, you get $10 every time that happens. And then when those people sign people up, so now you're on the 3rd level, anytime any transactions happen there, you get $5. Now those 35s, 10s, and 5s, guys, they may sound small, but they add up. And they're also paid weekly. All right, so say if you're chairman 10, you'll get paid $2,500 per week, plus all the 35 10s and 5s that happen throughout your organization. And the last and final way you get paid, this way is just for chairman only. It's called the Chairman Infinity Bonus, and you're paid 1% of your volume. All right, so over here, you know, for every customer you bring in, you get a certain amount of volume, right? So for Chairman 10, that's 72,500 volume. So this Infinity Bonus is paid off, is unlike the other ones that are paid out weekly, this one's paid out monthly. Right? It's paid out on the 15th of each month. And that's 1% of your volume. So if you were a Chairman 10 and you had 72,500 volume, you'd get an extra check of $725. Right? So the 15th of the week is a big week for us chairmen because we get our weekly pay, we get all our fast start bonus pay, and we get our infinity bonus pay. So that 1 week of the month is a big week for us. So that's it, guys. That's it. That's the products. That's the business. Again, get back to the person that sent you to this video. Get their link, guys, and get in. Take advantage of that 7-day money-back guarantee. So let's stop and answer some questions. So now's the time, guys. If you're on Facebook, drop them in the comments. If you're on Zoom, drop them in the, you can drop them in the comments. But what I prefer is at the bottom, there's a little thing you can select Q&A and drop your questions in there so that we can see them. I'm going to try to stop sharing. Let me see here. Stop sharing this. And I'm going to stop sharing this for a moment. Yeah, I think that's all we need to do. Let me see here. Let me get out of this. All right. Okay, so let me see what's happening on Facebook here. All right, perfect. Facebook's only got me on there, but that's okay. That'll work for now. All right. So, Tamika says, did Danny say he paid the initial fee to join and then started trading with 200? Yeah, that's what he said. I know how much money I need to start. Yeah, I mean, you can start, these days you can start with almost anything with some of these brokers. The minimum I suggest is $100, and then just go up from there, whatever you feel comfortable with. Some people start at 100, some people start at 1,000, some people start at 5,000, right? So whatever you're comfortable with investing wise. All right. So that. Sean says that's powerful, Danny. Awesome. Jerome says, what is a reasonable amount to invest as a beginner trader? So we just went over that question as well. Minimum's 100. If you're brand new, I suggest you start there. Because you're going to be practicing, you're going to make mistakes, and you don't want to put a bunch of money in there and mess around with big money when you're trying to get through the learning curve, right? So yeah, guys, any questions? Let me know. Let me know. If not, we will get out of here. We'll rock and roll it. I know we covered pretty much everything, so there shouldn't be a whole lot of questions. Let me go over the chat.
I don't see too much.
What's Danny's update? They're like asking for analysis of pairs. Yeah, this is the wrong webinar for that. Okay, yes, awesome testimony, very powerful. I feel your experience, Danny, because I'm a corrections officer before, and I told my inmates, don't lose hope because it's not the end of the world. Not all criminal offenders are in jail, and not all jailed are criminal offenders. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. It's a good attitude to have there, Orlando, for sure. With scalping starting at 5,000, what percent would you suggest? I always suggest 2%. Don't go more than 2%. 1 to 2% is fine. When you very first start off, I would even say 1%. Until you get rolling and you feel good about what you're doing, then 2%. And then once you get a lot of experience, you can play around a little bit, but 2% is the number.
You guys can always demo too first. You don't have to get right into a live account. You can pay your 200 and then, you know, mess around on a demo account and get the learning curve out of your way. And then when you feel comfortable, then, you know, you can put money into, you know, a live account then, kind of save in the background while you're learning.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I meant compounding it. Yeah, I mean, same answer. You know, you 2% risk and just compound your profit. You know, we have a compound calculator in the group, in the team group, where you can, it's an Excel sheet, you can bring it up, you can punch in your numbers and figure out, you know, what you want to do. You know, what's a good plan for you. All right, Facebook is just quiet. All right. Any other questions, guys? Any questions? Okay, here we go. How can I find you on Facebook? I'm Michael Angel Martin. That's Danny Reardon. Do a search. Is this webinar being recorded? Well, it's being streamed in several places. So it's, you know, streamed on my page. So in my group, a lot of people are going to be watch partying this. So, you know, I don't know where you're watching this from, but you know, if you're here on the, you know, the webinar, like Bonita, like you are, you'll have to go to my page or to the page of whoever sent you here, and you know, and they'll be able to show you the video. It's actually in one of our groups as well. We'll be able to drop you in our group where you can get more information and watch the video as well. So multiple ways. Just get back to the person that sent you here, and they'll get you hooked up. Michelle says, I feed inmates waiting for the bus on their release date. So many of them are very fearful of the future. Your testimony can really change lives. Awesome. Hey, you help us get R2. I have training on marketing. You know, you have to do the work, but we give you training on how to do it. That's Ann. Is there a system in place to help us get R2 customers? Yeah, same question. Yeah. We have I have another group that I didn't show you called a builders group, where I have, you know, all the marketing strategies that I use to bring people into iMarketsLive. You know, and if you're interested in doing that, you're interested in building, you're on the right team. You know, I hate saying this, and I usually don't have to because Jason says it for me, but I'm the I'm the #1 recruiter in the world for this company. So I know what I'm doing as far as you know, putting people in. So no matter who you join, whoever referred you here, you know, you'll get access to my stuff, right? So get their link, get in, you'll get plugged into the groups, and you'll get access to everything you need to blow the trading side out. And if you want to build, blow the building side out. And if all you want to do is get 2, then you'll be able to do that as well. Easy peasy. You're welcome, Bonita. And says within the abundance group. Yeah, it's a separate builders group that you can get added to. We're not calling out pairs, Orlando. This is not that webinar. What platform do you recommend for demo? So when you join up and you get inside, we have training on different brokers, how to install it, how to fund them, how to, you know, we give you all the information you need once you get on the inside. So just get back to the person that referred you here, get the link, get in, and the way we have the unit section set up, you'll be ready to trade within 24 hours. Just share his videos. We'll talk for you. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's one of the ways you can get your two. I see prosperity is just around the corner for me, says Ann. Yep, it is. I mean, this is not like you know, get rich quick or push button money or any type of a lottery, right? This is a skill, guys. Even though there's products that trade, you know, for you, and you know, and even though I help you guys out, you guys can watch me trade. You know, there's some skills you need to learn. There's a learning curve to it. We've got the learning curve shrunk down, so it's super small. I mean, we got 10-year-olds doing this, right? So the learning curve is small, but there is a learning curve, and there is practice. And if you're willing to put in the time, you absolutely can set yourself free. Absolutely. We got so much proof of it, guys. It's insane. But folks have turned 100 into 100K, I hear, to be optimistic. It's the exception, not the rule. It's possible to get there, but again, it's practice. And if you do get there, it's not going to happen overnight. Might take you a year. Which obviously it's still great. If you made 100 grand a year, but it's going to take time. You're going to make mistakes. There's a learning curve, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it. All right, what do we got over here? All right, see Bob's thing there. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? If not, we're gonna call it a day. The bottom line, guys, I think what you've seen here, I know what you've seen here is just amazing. I think it's the best way to become financially free. And I'm talking about just the products. If you want to add, the business side as a bonus, and you want to help people and get that residual, that's fine. But I'm talking just the products, guys, can set you free. And it's the best thing I've ever seen. I've tried everything, all the work from home stuff. And, it's a great way where you don't have to recruit. You don't have to sell, right? It's just you, yourself, your computer, and you just dig in and learn how to do this stuff. And if you do it and you stick to it, you can certainly set yourself free. I mean, you guys, I'm sure, have seen all the testimonials, and they just keep coming. They just keep coming. And all they're doing is what we're telling you to do. All they did is join, become a part of this team. They got plugged into what's happening, and they just start progressing through the stages. That's exactly what Danny did. You heard Danny say he didn't even know what a pip was. He knew nothing. He knew absolutely nothing. And from there, now he's one of the top traders in this group. And if we can do it, guys, you can do it. If a 10-year-old can do it, you can do it. It's plain and simple. So I don't see any new questions. This one came up over here. Let me just check what it is. Market Traders Institute. No, I don't know that at all. All right, guys. So I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you for joining us tonight. Again, get back to the person that referred you to this video, right? Get their link and get in. As soon as you get in and you're confirmed, they will drop you into that group. You're going to go through that unit section, and then boom, you're going to ready to rock. You'll be ready to rock, pick one of the strategies, and just get to making money, get to making pips, get to learning. And trust me, if you're like most people, when you get inside, like those, 1,100 people I showed you, you're going to love what you see, and you're going to stick around. So having said that, guys, have an amazing night, and I'll see you on the other side. Talk to you later.
Good night, everyone.